Hi there and welcome. Here we are, Transformers, and I'm so looking forward to our Facebook Live today because it's actually about one of my favorite topics, ditching magical thinking. So, as we're coming together here and as we're landing in the place of seeing where we are now, what's come before us, what's coming next, it's really natural to be in the place of wanting to begin to really envision our future. And one of the things I see happening over and over again is that as we begin to envision our future, we will start thinking that it is about sort of the if we build it, they will come. We get in that mindset. So that's what I call the magical thinking mindset. The mindset of, you know, putting all of our eggs in the basket of manifesting, or the universe will do it for us, or the law of attraction. And while I'm absolutely a proponent and a fan of all of those things, what I know to be true is that when we take action first, when we take the first step in the direction of our desires, that's when that's when the manifesting and the law of attraction and the universe can actually come in to meet us. So it's a really fine line. There's a really clear distinction between taking a passive approach to our future, a fine line between that and taking the active approach. And the active approach is being able to take the small steps we need to move forward to co-create the life that we're desiring. So it's not about muscling through, it's not about pushing. It's about taking the steps so that we can be met with the energy in order to actually create what we're wanting. So again, this is about ditching magical thinking and taking action. Action is the key ingredient to bringing your dreams and desires into fruition. So if you're here sort of wondering, I have all these things that I want. I have all these things that I desire. There's a way I want my life to turn out. There's something I want to do. There's a goal I want to achieve. There's something that I want to reach. We have to then start looking at, how am I showing up for myself here, or how am I not showing up for myself? Am I showing and sending the message that I'm a good steward for more? Am I willing to do what it takes? Am I willing to take a step in the direction and take action? Because once we take action, we begin to mobilize possibility. So here's the thing. When we don't take action, when we're sort of, I look at it literally like we're sitting on the fence and we've got one leg dangling down on one side and one leg dangling down on the other, and we don't set our foot down on either side. That inaction is exactly what has us feeling stuck. It's the literal stuckness. We get in this mindset of thinking, I have to take the right action. I have to do the right thing. And it's not about the right thing or the right action. It's simply about movement. Movement mobilizes possibility. Movement mobilizes possibility. So you can put your foot down, you can take a step in a certain direction, and you can always course correct. You can always recognize that, hey, this isn't necessarily going in the direction I want it to go, and I want to make a change. So we have to remember we have choice. Choice is one of the most powerful tools available to us at all time. So listen, I also want to share with you, before we continue the discussion about magical thinking, I want to share with you that my training and certification program, Levin Life Coach Academy, is open for a very short period right now for early enrollment. The real opening will be in October, and the program itself begins at the end of October. But early enrollment is open right now, and I'm just going to pop it right in here. Early enrollment for LLCA, and it's at nancylevin.com. nancylevin.com/yes. So if you are wanting to join us for Levin Life Coach Academy, if you know that this is a choice, not a chance. Well, let's say a chance you're willing to take, let's say it that. But if you know it's a choice that you want to make, if you know that you want the combination of having an experience of your own personal transformation, as well as getting the scripts, the tools, the practices, gaining the confidence and courage and preparedness to go out in the world to help others transform their lives, then this is the program for you. So I'm just going to let you know a little bit about it. You can go to the page. You can book an enrollment call. I have an enrollment concierge who's standing by, and you can book an enrollment call and have a conversation with one of my coaches and mentors who's in my program, and she will be happy to take you through the process of telling you all about the program and getting you enrolled. So again, you're saying something's up with the sound. I see a couple of you saying something about sound, waiting for sound. Can anybody hear me? Can you just give me a yes in the comments if you can hear me? Otherwise I'm got it. Thanks. Okay, so you've got the sound. Okay, because otherwise I'm just sitting here talking to myself. But I want to make sure that you can, of course, hear me. Okay, so once again, what I was saying is, okay, great, Teresa, thank you. So what I was saying is that Levin Life Coach Academy, the program will begin in late October. The real enrollment period is in October. However, I know that I've had several people chomping at the bit to get in. So I decided, hey, I'm going to open up the doors early, and I'm going to create some advanced bonuses for you if you want to enroll early. A couple of the advanced bonuses are that you get to take advantage of a 12 pay payment plan. So in October, when it opens, there will be a 1 pay or a 6 pay. But right now, if you register, you get to take advantage of a 12 pay, which really lets you spread your payments out. You'll also receive the video of me and Gabby Bernstein at my book launch event in New York City in January before lockdown. And you'll also receive 2 group Zoom sessions with me to really jumpstart your reinvention. So those are the advanced bonuses. There's also a whole slew of regular bonuses. There's 4 modules. There's 7 months. Okay, Reni's now saying that something's going on with my sound. Okay, I'm gonna switch to okay, it's working again. I don't know. Maybe I'll just keep it short today. And I'll investigate what's going on with the Wi-Fi. Who knows? Okay, so the two big takeaways for today, we're going to keep it short and sweet. 1, ditch magical thinking and take action. Nothing in your life is going to change unless you're willing to make the change. Nothing in your life is going to change unless you make a different choice and take a different action. And I'm always going to give you the 2 questions that you can ask yourself when you're up in the morning. 2 questions you can ask. Oh, I'm seeing all these messages now. Okay, that we're good. Okay, everyone seems to be fine now. Okay, good. Good. All right. 2 questions you can ask yourself when you wake up in the morning. 1, what's the most self-loving action I can take today? What's the most self-loving loving action I can take today? The second question is, what's the most self-honoring choice I can make today? So what's the most self-loving action I can take today? What's the most self-honoring choice I can make today? You want to start your day with you at the center of your life. You want to start your day with what you have power over, as opposed to being in the mindset of spinning out around, what do I need to worry about today? Or who do I have to take care of today? Jenny, you love those questions. I love these questions too. Every morning, these are my two questions. And again, it's not about concerning myself with me and no one else. It's about considering myself first. So again, we'll always be looking at this progression of, am I willing to give myself permission to consider myself and my needs at least as much as I consider everybody else? Then, am I willing to consider my needs more than everyone else's? And then, am I willing to consider my needs first? Again, it's not saying that we're disregarding or disrespecting or ignoring the needs of others. It simply means that we're checking in here first. This is literally a massive pattern interrupt that will redirect and reorient your energy. And if you can start the day in the place of considering yourself first, you're going to make the choices that serve you instead of sabotaging you. And then when we take this action, like I was saying before, we're not in that place of the magical thinking that something from the outside is going to make something happen for us. We show the initiative, and that invites support. This is critical. This is critical. We take the initiative, and that invites support. And what I love about this is it keeps us in the place of feeling, really taking ownership, feeling responsible, and feeling empowered to make the changes and choices we want to make in our own life. So again, I want to remind you that Levin Life Coach Academy is open for enrollment for just a short window of time right now, just for a few days until Monday. I thought I would open early to let the people in who've been chomping at the bit. If you know you want to join me, I encourage you to do it now. You're going to get a 12-pay plan, which is a great bonus, so it really lets you spread your payments out. You're going to get a couple of other advanced bonuses. You're going to get a whole slew of regular program bonuses. And the program itself is 7 months, 4 modules, and there is included after certification 3 complimentary months inside of an alumni coach membership. So all the details are on the page at nancylevin.com/yes. And I'll just pop that in here again for you. I encourage you to check it out. I encourage you to book an enrollment call. Oops, that's not the right, what I just put in there is wrong. I'm going to delete it. nancylevin.com/yes. There we go. I encourage you to book an enrollment call so that you can get all the information about the program in details explained to you. And listen, whether you want to be a coach or not, this program can transform your life. Many of you know my story. I had my job at Hay House. I never in a million years thought I would ever be a coach. I did my training because I wanted to do the deep inner work. And once I was on the other side of doing my training, my world was unrecognizable. My life was unrecognizable. And so I decided that it was time to actually follow my calling. My heart had already jumped. My head just had to catch up with my heart. And it was time to actually leave what I thought was my dream job for what now is my dream life, essentially. And so I'm parlaying that to you because you may know you want to be a coach. You may know that you want to use coaching to enhance your current career. You may simply want to be doing your own personal growth work. Whatever it might be, this program is here to support you. Tamara, I'm glad that you like these questions. I can see how they would change my day and how I generally show up. Exactly. Those questions can change the whole course of your day because you're entering your day from the place of what do I need? And again, that might be an incredibly foreign concept for you. It might be really foreign for you to consider what you need. Wayne, Abraham Hicks and Unity Church negatively influenced me the most regarding discounting the importance of taking action. That's why I said earlier, this is like a little controversial because as hay housey as I am and as woo as I am, I do think that the overarching teachings around law of attraction and manifesting can be detrimental because we think, oh, if I want hard enough, or if I desire hard enough, or if I believe hard enough, that something will happen. And then when it doesn't, we go into a shame spiral. And the thing is, the only reason something different isn't happening is we haven't done something differently. Leanne, I would love for you to be a coach. I'd love for you to set up a call. Again, I'll just pop in here one more time for you, nancylevin.com/yes. And like I said, Kathy, our enrollment concierge, is standing by. She's got her calendar open and available to you to have an enrollment call so that you can have a conversation about how this program can serve you best, how it meets your needs, how it fits into your life, what it can do for you, and all the things. So Leanne, I would love to have you in the program. Like I said, we're just doing a little short open enrollment for a few days. The real opening will be in October, so if you're not ready yet, that's okay. I'm really just opening it right now for those of you who know you want in, and I want to give you some extra bonuses and some incentive to join a little early, and I want to get you started on your reinvention. Wayne, you're very welcome. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think there's an expression, pray while walking. And I think about that all the time. To me, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not saying don't believe in manifesting or don't believe in the law of attraction, but don't only believe and don't put all your eggs in that basket. Yes. Oh, Rini, I love that you just wrote that. LLCA is incredible. I'm in the practicum part of the program right now. I am a different person from when I started. It's what happens. It is the reinvention. And as if you were with me yesterday, I did a free workshop on your reinvention prescription. The reinvention is simply a return to your essence. It's the re-emergence of who you really are. So, we've spent so much of our life hiding. We've spent so much of our life crafting this persona, putting on a mask, not the kind of mask we're supposed to be wearing now, but a different kind of mask. We've been putting on the armor. And to me, the reinvention is really the courage to step out into the world as you, to take center stage in your own life. And that's what LLCA is all about. That is what I'm here to guide you through. I am passionate about my own personal self-healing, and I am passionate about supporting you in yours so that you can be of more service to others. To me, that's the legacy. I'm carrying the legacy of Debbie Ford. I'm carrying the legacy of Louise Hay. I'm carrying the legacy of Wayne Dyer. And what I know to be true, and I just got like chills and heat at the same time. What I know to be true is that the only way for the healing of the planet to happen is for the healing of us each individually first. And so it's really important that we each show up for ourselves to do our own healing work, to then be of service to others, and then it's the ripple effect. And that's the way that healing happens on the global scale. But we can't help others heal, and we can't even have the intention of healing others until we are healing ourselves. So Leanne, you are a perfect candidate. I hope that you'll click the link and schedule a call with Kathy if you haven't already. We would love to talk to you, and we would love to invite you into this program. So, as you're looking at this idea of, like I was saying, praying while walking. So holding your intention, holding your vision, knowing your motivation, holding your desires close. It's also always asking, what can I do? How can I send the message to the universe that I'm a good steward for more? How am I sending the message that I'm willing to show up for my own healing and not bypass my own experience, thinking that I can actually have a role in helping others heal if I haven't healed myself first. So it's really being, we're on the archeological dig, as I tell my LLCA students all the time. Every week I feel like I'm reminding, we are on the archeological dig. We are constantly looking inward. We're constantly turning things over. Tamara, I think we associate self-love with not doing things. So what I'm hearing in what you're saying is also the conversation about selfish that I talk about a lot. So if you think that it's selfish to do things for yourself, or that it's somehow more loving to do things for others, what's happening is you're still likely really tied into that external validation. You're linked into attaching your worth and your value to someone or something outside of you, and you're not giving yourself the self-love. You're not slowing down to take action on yourself because no one's there to approve or validate or reward you. So this is what happens when we don't actually put the attention on ourselves. So all of this, the ditching magical thinking and taking action, is really the invitation to start putting attention on yourself and taking action on behalf of yourself. So again, the two questions: what's the most self-loving action I can take today? What's the most self-honoring choice I can make today? And start your day that way. All right, loves, thank you for being with me today. Once again, if you want to get in on the early advanced enrollment for Levin Life Coach Academy, click the link, book an enrollment call with Kathy. Let's get you in there so that you can start benefiting right away. All right, I'll see you here again next week.